Hello and welcome back to part 5 of the D7 Battlecruiser build. This is a continuation of the assembly of the impulse assembly. So let's get over to the bench and get started. Well, okay. Battery died on my other camera, so I lost some video. For some reason it tells me just to convert it, and when I try to convert it, it doesn't convert. So, but here we go. We got not all together. There'll be a lot of putty and seam work, you know, and getting these edges flat and all that stuff, but all in all, not too bad. Let's finish up this other area quick. This other ship. Like I said, I'm still going to hold off and see if I can thin this out. Help if I put it in the right way. Go like I have it in the wrong arc. It arcs outwards, not inwards. There we go. Because I'm still debating if I want to light that back there. But I can put this piece in, or do I do a thin piece of paper? Or not a thin piece of paper, because it's got to get painted silver still too. I would still want to have that silverish to it. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. But I can still get that in later. This one, I think, is a no-go. This would have to be the red one, because this is the Klingon version. And yeah, I think I'm just not going to light them. Keep it simple. It'd be nice. It would be really nice to do that. But I don't think it's practical. It's like, is this better to put on first? And then do the... I wonder. And then put these on. Then that would give me the alignment. I don't think that really is helping that. No, because all of them still want to be, it's like that should be, yeah. It's still going to be shy. Let's clean that edge up. I know it's not really going to overly matter because they're not really going to fit really tight. I'm still wondering if that would be at least a semi easier to do first. Come on. least gave me a better seam than back here. So you always learn. That's why, you know, your first attempts at stuff, and then I got the better seam up there. But all that's getting putty, so it's really not going to overly matter. So you know, clean you up because you got burrs and crap. I must need to use the 320. Easily you can clean some of this up with just 400, but man, that's massive. I should listen to those Adam Savage. I actually hear him in the background. Oh, there's a little weirdness right there. He always says, you know, he was mentioning one time how, like, he's seen students, you know, learning stuff, sanding and model building, or I don't know if it was model building, but just in sanding alone. They were using old paper, you know, and I do the same thing. I keep using it until it's pretty much done. But yeah, he was, you know, telling them, you know, don't kill yourselves trying to, you know, use an old sandpaper. Ooh, that helped massively. But yeah, he's still having a horrible fit there. So it's 6 1/2 dozen the other, wherever you want to put seams, and that's an easy place for, all of them are an easy place for seams. But yeah, there's going to call for some serious sanding on this kit. All right. Serious sanding and serious puttying, because we want to get this seam all nice, you know, so it looks like one piece. That actually comes up well, but this side does not, unless we got the same situation going on as with the other one. And that opens that gap, and I don't really. All we'll do is we'll leave that alone for a sec and get the other one in. Or what we can do, even better, is we'll tack that back. I like being angled, this has got to be at too. Since I just broke that glue joint there, but with the same right now, I can actually start welding this. So I don't know how much that changed the gapping back there. Yeah, quite a bit, but I think it's best just to split the difference. But what I'm thinking, cat hair, what I'm thinking is I can get some super glue in here, because I got to tack one part because I got to push that front. come on. I don't know if that's just because there's a long air tube. I think I gotta be quick about this side because that activator doesn't just hit where you want it to go. There we go. That'll make that seam a lot easier to deal with. You know, to make that nice and round. So very good. It's not going to, you know, it's not terrible. It's not great either. But it was kind of understood that I was going to need some work to it. So, not a biggie. There's a lot of little parts. I'm going to probably guess that we're going to have the same situation on this side. But we're getting something new here. This don't line up. That we're going to want to line up. So yeah, we're going to have to super glue that in. Pretty much fix that, but I can fix that when I glue it to that because it needs to glue over to that. And then, do we need to push? Yeah, we need to push that up. It doesn't need much super glue. Just needs something that can hold it. In place without me having to sit there and hold it forever. Nice. And then that should be an easier fix than. Alright, we glued that side. Normally I would hit that with regular marble cement. I'm going to have to squeeze that in. Tack it with super glue and then hit it with model cement. Model cement will actually bond it together real good. And there we go. There's the two of them. So what's next here is doing these little pieces here. I'm not going to do the silver pieces on there yet. It looks like that's like that. And this comes down and around. But we're going to leave that part out because that gets a chrome. But then I'm wondering how much, because then that just slaps on the side of these. It's got this groove. I don't understand what the groove is for, but how's it fit? Does it just sit like that on top? Or is it below? I thought it was even with the... I thought this went like... Oh, maybe... How's that show? You never get a full picture of what's going on here. Alright, they set higher, and I thought so. According to the Katinga. So, it must sit like that. That's kind of lame that you see the... You can't have that there, but that's got to stop it, and that's probably why they did that. I mean, I guess I could do that and then fill that all in with something, and then you'll never know. And that's probably what I'll do. But that gives you the stop. So really, it's just as simple as use the thin glue. I'm also going to run the thin glue around all these, but yeah, I don't really need these in my face. But that's the way it goes. I mean, I guess I should put some dabs of this in here. Dabs, not a whole gallon. That's the only bad thing about, like I say, with the tube glue. You never get a dab. It's, you know, sometimes it wants to throw a whole gallon of glue out at you. And all this is getting sanded, so. There we go. Let's see if I can only get a dab. all soaked down in there. There we go, and then we'll do these two. And although these aren't slid past it. There we go. Just because I'd hate, they're a fragile part, and it's also a part that you're going to probably grab a lot when you pick the model up or something. Oh. Yeah. Gotta hit that bottom one. So it's good to hit it with the spatter glue first as well. I mean, I could have just used the thin probably, and that would be more inefficient. But there we go. Like I said, I'm going to leave the other parts off because they are going to be a different color. And I think we're going to call it for today. The next thing they're saying is to put this sucker on the hull. I'm going to put it on here, and this is going to get painted gray. This is going to get painted green by itself. Then it's building engines and stuff, so it's a good place to stop. What we'll do before I go is I'm going to quickly run some of this through these. Just to help all that bond. The nice thing about this glue is it welds the pieces together really well. It might take a second to hold them together, but it'll weld them together. And it doesn't even take that long because you can actually. It's not as quick as super glue, but it doesn't take as long as the regular cement. Like I just squeezed that together and pretty much can let go because it's pretty much holding it. It also softens the plastic so well you can actually help you bend stuff in the shape. The tighter that cap I have, the better. That'll give me less seam work to deal with up in there where it's going to be hard to sand. Nice, there we go. We'll do the same here. The seams on this side are really nice on this one. I hate when I hit the bottle when I come out of there because then you lose some of your glue. Try to do the same here. The other nice thing is wherever solvent is in this glue, it helps soften up the tube glue if you have any little weird boogers like I did on this edge. There you go, that looks good. Very nice. There we go. So, till next time, we're gonna keep going. We'll start on the engines, and we'll take it from there. We'll try to see how we can light those up. So, until next time, thanks for watching.